Ethan Page has arrived.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds. All ego, Ethan Page!
Love him or hate him, Ethan Page is impressive.
And divisive as he is calculated and highly skilled, Ethan Page knows how to succeed between the ropes.
Whatever it takes for All Ego to get what he wants. Page feeling himself tonight, looking full of confidence.
Isn't he always? I don't think Page knows how to doubt himself.
He doesn't need anyone else's approval either. A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar.
Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds.
A man who walks the walk and definitely talks the talk. So, Wade, why the tremendous popularity with this guy?
It's quite simple, Michael Cole. It's the undeniable Kavorka running wild tonight thanks to L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Here's the bell, and we have LA Knight set for action now.
Absolutely defiant in every way. LA Knight likes to run his mouth, but that's only because he knows, like we all know, that he can 100% back all that talk up in the ring.
Knight really does have all the confidence in the world, and why shouldn't he? He's got power, he's got athleticism, he's got explosiveness, and most importantly, he's got the entire WWE Universe behind him.
And it's going to be hard to compete with the confidence that Ethan Page has coming into tonight. He just always seems unshakable. And that's what All Ego is all about.
Look, there's a lot I could say about Ethan Page. Most of it isn't the nicest, but what I will say is that he's extremely gifted in the ring. That is, if he doesn't get too desperate.
Double axe handle connects.
He's headed up high.
From above!
Up high.
Knight denies the attack.
And LA Knight is firing up the crowd here.
Uh-oh. Boom! Scorpion death drop.
Whip back into the ring. Stops that offense from connecting.
Big boot.
Oh, strikes with the back elbow. He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
We're going to crank on that arm here. And now locked up tight. Couple of shots to the midsection here and makes it out.
LA Knight has the whole WWE Universe behind him in every match. Corey, is that something you can compete with in the ring?
Well, when you're facing LA Knight, you really have to block out all the noise. As hard as that may be, that's the only way you're going to be able to focus your attacks effectively.
Wants to finish this.
To the sky.
Capitalizing on Page's mistake.
Sky high.
Incredible athleticism. athleticism.
And that's what I'm talking about when I say it's LA Knight's game. Pure, unfiltered skill.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
The stomp in every single part of his body. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Spins his opponent round. Blood force trauma. Now Knight needs to end this.
2. And they're still in this.
Might have tried to end this too soon.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. A defiant kick out after 1.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Being placed in the corner here.
Every maneuver being returned with counterfire. A rake of the face.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
And a reversal by LA Knight.
Oh, we're going up at the high rib district. Here we go. Superplex.
Knight is fixed on him now.
Counter. Saw it coming. And that stops whatever Ethan had intended.
Ferocious power slam.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
And now headed to the outside.
What's Fade's got in store? X-Plus.
Knees meet face. Page standing over a fallen opponent and ripped up into a power slam.
And after all we've seen thus far, these men are still not finished. Clearly a fire burning inside these competitors that simply will not allow them to quit. Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
The knee just being torn apart now.
Trying to bust up that arm, man. And that could keep Ethan down.
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
Page comes up short, unable to secure the win here tonight.
The people are going to keep saying, yeah, after this win by LA Knight.
The always impressive impressive. Sami Zayn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Every time Sami Zayn is in that ring, he gives it everything he's got. Whether it's a crowd of 5 or 5 million, Sami Zayn is going to leave it all in the ring.
Oh, absolutely, Wade. And you have to appreciate that he's always ready to prove that no matter who the opponent is.
Well, he came out of the gates in NXT as the underdog from the underground, and he is still fighting with that same heart to prove that the little guys can still come out on top.
The incomparable Sami Zayn, ready to give it his all once again.
The ultimate measure of a man is how he stands at challenging times, and Sami is always up for a challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the phenomenal one.
A man who exceeded all expectations in WWE and is now a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Booker, you faced a very young AJ Styles. At that point in time, did you see raw potential in this man?
Oh, yes, man. I'm talking about highly skilled, incredible in-ring IQ. The guy can go with the best of them, dog.
What was it about AJ Styles beside that high ring IQ? His athleticism. Is that something you looked at?
The kicks, the aerial assault. AJ Styles can pretty much do it all, man. They don't call him the phenomenal one for nothing.
And here we are with AJ Styles in action.
You know, the thing about AJ Styles is his skill level is just so insanely high, man. Almost unmatched. No one knows in-ring competition inside and out, front and back, like AJ Styles.
The personification of a savvy veteran, Styles is seen, done, and won it all across every corner of the globe.
And across the ring is Sami Zayn, a competitor who's proven time and again that he is one of the best in all of WWE. Sure, you can continue to call Sami an underdog, but Sami's long proven that he is a true force to be reckoned with.
Sami's got that unparalleled heart and fight, which make him difficult to keep down and nearly impossible to keep out.
Going for the early cover.
Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of their own.
Oh, look at this, reverses the leverage. And a quick kick out from AJ Styles.
He just powered out there, Cole. Down on the jaw. And bite your tongue with that.
Boom! Drop kick.
And AJ reverses.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Oh, man, laying it in there.
Just welting the back with those laces.
Oh, and it looked like AJ Styles got hit with a bold attack that time.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, though. Just needs to keep his guard up a little better.
Broadcast live from over 200 different arenas in over 150 cities over the years. It's not truly Monday night until you've tuned into Raw.
Ooh,
Momentum fully shifted to Sami.
This can't be how AJ envisioned tonight going.
Wow, what elevation.
Landing with a bad thud there.
A sound suplex.
Lately, AJ has had a bitter approach to his opponents in the ring. Corey, does that mindset play to AJ's advantage or disadvantage?
I would call it a more ruthless approach, but I know what you mean. And as long as AJ doesn't let that bitterness cloud his vision in the ring, he should be able to come out on top.
Pulled into the clothesline. Panic scouted, now can capitalize.
These two have learned each other so well.
Just like that, Sami gets stopped.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Drop kick right on the money.
And that will halter Styles at this junction.
ZAYN is up the pressure after that move.
He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Could be a chance for Styles to change the complexion of this match.
Step ahead there. What a reversal from AJ. What a leg drop across the rope.
Showing off some light feet right there.
Jawbreaker out of nowhere stops that attack. Move on the ball.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Powers through after two.
He's just left everyone wondering what more will it take.
Psyching themselves up now. AJ Styles, look at the striking combo by Styles.
Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is another. Styles is so precise.
And Sami's focus looked like it was shaken after that.
This is how Styles is going to make his...
Look out! Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
What a clothesline!
Oh, watch the speed. This blitz of strikes. Down you go. AJ just adding salt to the wound right now.
There it is! Reversal!
Now check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Oh, did you hear that thud?
And into the pin.
Two! No! Kick out at two!
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Drop those ready.
Lift off.
Oh, catches nothing but air, man.
AJ grabs it, setting up.
Neck breaker! Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
His arm shot off the mat before one.
Oh, he's leveled up. You're not gonna keep him down. Not now. Maybe not ever.
Into the powerbomb. Knee right to the face.
Oh, man. Great response to AJ there.
You can tell they're giving it their all.
And who knows when it'll end.
Signature offense from Sami. Oh, here we go. Brain Buster.
And he fends off the attack.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
I really don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point. Oh, pure malice behind that Michinoku driver.
2 count. No. stops the count at 2.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Face first to the turnbuckle. Oh, he saw it coming.
Look at Zayn, getting the crowd involved. Zayn,
Oh, the kick. Zayn might have this wrapped up.
And going for the pin. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
The resolve of AJ Styles. I can't say anymore. It just leaves me speechless.
And Zayn is losing his mind right now.
And a stomp to the gut.
listen to the people. Look at them. They know they're here.
We're going to finish it off. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Oh, baby, he's measuring.
AJ Styles.
Able to avoid that one.
Taking him to the corner now.
Zayn.
Kick.
Styles wasn't ready. It could be over.
Makes the cover. He put him away. He picks up the win. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
A disappointing loss for AJ Styles.
Sami Zayn will always dig down deep, no matter the time or place. And tonight, digging down deep paid off tremendously.
Say his name.
I'm so hyped. It's HENDRY.
And he appears.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, HENDRY.
I can barely hear myself. The crowd becomes unglued every time this man makes an appearance.
He's got an entrance that goes viral every time, Wade, but he's already proven he can win titles and main events, appeared at the Royal Rumble, appeared at WrestleMania.
And, pardon the phrase, but I believe HENDRY is just getting started. The Scottish Warrior is here.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I don't know if there is another superstar on the roster with as much intensity in his gaze as Drew McIntyre. A true terminator of the game with the ability to assess the situation and destroy an opponent like no other.
McIntyre, simply a perennial threat. I would not want to be in his way.
Action starting with Drew McIntyre.
The sheer intensity, the bloodthirsty rage that Drew McIntyre displays in the ring is almost indescribable. No superstar rips through opponents without any regard for their well-being quite like McIntyre.
The tall, aggressive Scott really is the textbook definition of dangerous. Step to Drew McIntyre. Win or lose, you'll get hurt.
And then we have the one and only Joe Hendry, a man some people wrote off as a joke, but Hendry has proven to be a genuine talent inside the ring.
Yeah, the catchy songs and the surprise appearances are fun and all, but once that bell rings, you have to take Joe Hendry seriously. Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Joe with the counter.
Oh, look at this. Boom. Carefully measured knee drop.
The sheer rage boiling inside Drew McIntyre at all times can be a potent tool in the ring. Is that what gets him the win here, Corey?
It could be, but Drew also needs to be careful and keep that rage in check. There's a fine line between using your anger to put some extra ferocity behind your offense and completely losing control and entering a berserk rage.
Just getting hammered straight down. What a powerbomb.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Followed up with the pin attempt.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Lift it up. What's next? Running power slam. Straight into the pin. 2 count. And he kicks out at 2. Not yet. Wait a second. Shaking things off and getting back into this one. Oh, he had that scouted.
Drew McIntyre with a Glasgow kiss. Drew McIntyre. Right now, he's setting it up. He's going to run.
Oh, and it's reversed.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver.
Put his shoulders down. This could be it.
No, shoulders up at 2.
Kicking out by the skin of his teeth, man.
Tossing them aside.
And sending a human flying like that is no small feat.
Mounting their...
Joe with the counter.
Excellent opportunity for Hendry to shift the momentum.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
The Scottish Warrior looking for the double under.
Future shot DDT. McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing. Does McIntyre cap this off?
2. He kicked out at 2.
I have no idea how he did that. He had to dig deep, man.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. This has become a monumental clash. There are no breaks on these competitors.
The will, the fire, the guts. You can feel their emotion.
Alabama slam!
Face first.
Henry having trouble shifting the tides.
McINTYRE is doing a great job keeping his rage in check here, attacking ferociously without entering a blind fury.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Boom! That'll rattle your brain.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up. Wow!
Planted by the powerbomb.
He's taking things outside now.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Fireman carry just tossed him into the post. This match is getting the better of him.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
And he gets set back into the ring. Clothesline! McINTYRE's just so dominant.
Next level brutality coming from McINTYRE.
Oh man, that's just not right.
Cover, oh, come on.
They're gonna steal this one. You don't become one of the all-time greats without taking a shortcut once in a while.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McINTYRE.
It was an excellent use of leverage to end the match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you gotta be on your toes at all times. The man who whispers in the shadows has emerged from the fog.
And Black is set to dominate the competition, both physically and mentally.
Lest you forget Aleister Black's resume, he was one of the most dominant NXT champions in history and is a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winner.
But since his last time in WWE, Corey, we've seen Black reach main events elsewhere, win major titles elsewhere.
All well and good, but Aleister Black's ultimate test lays before him now. Can he reach the pinnacle of WWE this time around?
You just have to survive against Gunther's game-changing power. The ring general has arrived.
Everybody else, they gotta look up to this man, Gunther.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
This man, Gunther, he sees the ring as sacred, man. Cause you know why, man? He's big enough to step on some toes and step on some toes and keep on walking, Jack.
Well, you know, Booker, much like you, he parlayed becoming king of the ring into world championship gold. So here's a question. If Gunther comes after me again for some reason, would you have my back, Book?
Would I have your back, Michael Cole? In a word, no. But if he came after me, I don't know what I would do, man. He's intimidating.
Aleister Black in the ring and ready to get this fight started.
Just the presence of Aleister Black is enough to strike fear into the hearts of anyone in WWE. Not just because of the mysterious aura surrounding him, but because we all know of how deadly a striker he is.
There's no wasted motion in any of Black's attacks. The way he unleashes his arsenal would be absolutely beautiful if it wasn't so devastating. I'm sure we're about to see Black unleash that signature offense here shortly.
Then we have Gunther, one of the most intimidating figures in WWE. With his ring-shaking offense and steadfast commitment to winning, Gunther just methodically dismantles most opponents.
Yeah, overcoming the cold and calculating ring general is no simple task. Gunther quick to the counter.
Escape just in time.
Look out.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome. Well executed dropkick.
Unusual showmanship from Gunther here.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Snap suplex. Turn it around with a reversal.
A counter, El Shabbat, another count.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Home run. Corey, we've seen Gunther underestimate his opponents before. Do you think he's doing that here?
He could be, Cole, but that's not going to get in the ring general's way. When push comes to shove, Gunther always knows how to get in the right gear to pull out the win.
And Gunther looking for support from the crowd.
Aleister Black deciding to re-enter the ring. Did you hear that impact?
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, hip drop to the gut. The momentum is squarely on Gunther's side right now.
And this is Gunther proving he can always get into the right gear when the time is right.
And Aleister Black is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Yeah, but Aleister Black needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Old school, baby, with some big punches.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Gunther looked like he's going to set it.
Gunther just beheaded him with that lariat. That's the astonishingly crushing offense we've come to expect from Gunther.
Gunther,
Good night.
he's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Tapping out.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
A loss handed to Aleister Black here tonight.
This won't faze Black for too long. He's dug out of the darkness before. Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight!
By some accounts, LA Knight should never have made it to WWE. Well, he is proving the doubters wrong right now. We'll have to pull out all the stops against Sami because he will definitely do the same. Well, here comes the one and only Sami ZAYN.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami ZAYN!
He's got an unrelenting fighting spirit, always fighting for what he believes in, very determined.
This dude right here, Sami ZAYN, since day one, always dials up the energy in the building. He's got championship gold as well. He's won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Sami ZAYN's a world-class competitor, no doubt about it. He just needs to make sure to get out of his own way tonight. Stay out of his head.
The bell rings and Sami ZAYN is ready to get this match going.
The thing about Sami ZAYN is this guy is at his...
Hold on, interesting here. Looks like a handshake before things get going.
But I still wouldn't lower my guard for a second.
Can't you just appreciate the sentiment?
No, I can't. You should shake with one hand and punch the throat with the other.
Clothesline!
Zayn taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
Oh, and Knight fights back.
Oh, punch directly to the gut. Putting him in the corner for something here.
DDT! This is getting out of control.
Will this be enough?
To fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do.
Nearly decapitated.
Knight with great awareness.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done. And a stomp to the gut.
Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Knight's having trouble.
Hey, would have been close on. Would have been close on by Sami ZAYN. Sami ducks. Oh, wait a minute. Drop kick by Sami ZAYN.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a trampling stomp. Hoisting up his opponent. And a blue thunder bomb.
Signature offense from Sami.
Here we go. Gonna set it up right here on the apron. What are we gonna do here?
Planted head first on the hardest part of the ring.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Springboard misses the target.
Constant attacks from ZAYN.
Sami's doing what he does best, adapting to the challenge in front of him.
Strong suplex. Turning it into a pin for the win. Fights out at 2.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mudhole stomping. A show of confidence from Knight.
Kick to the gut.
Just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
And he fights it off.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
He's got him where he wants it. Knight with a kick to the gut and the BLT.
Will that overtake Sami? Turning into a pin. This could be it.
Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
A disappointing loss for Sami Zayn here tonight.
And now LA Knight's stock can just continue to skyrocket off the back of another big win.
Oh, baby. Drew McIntyre is here, y'all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew is just such a powerhouse, but he's also got that agility, that stamina. He's almost unstoppable.
And that's what makes him so versatile in the ring. McIntyre can adapt to whatever the landscape of a match calls for. Will have to contend with Gunther's devastating, unforgiving, punishing chops.
Make way for the ring general, Gunther.
6'5", nearly 300 pounds of pure malice.
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
So meticulous, every motion of Gunther's plan to beat the will out of you.
And for a man Gunther's size, he has incredible body control and timing of his attacks. Let's just be honest, bad things happen to people who face the ring general.
Yeah, many folks to face off against Gunther are just not the same again.
Everything about this man is terrifying.
Gunther shifts that to his favor.
And that is why it always pays to be on your toes in WWE.
Starting that match one step ahead is always a good thing. Drew McIntyre getting things underway here.
And let me tell you, lads, Drew McIntyre is coming into this match with a big chip on his shoulder. It might be the biggest that chip has ever been. The Scottish Warrior is out here to separate.
Can he do it here? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Man.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Gunther didn't look too comfortable there.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for McIntyre to build upon. Now that's what you call impact. Here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard. Things are getting risky. This will not end well. On the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
This is why location matters. The apron probably tripled the physical cost of that impact.
Drew McIntyre is always willing to drag his opponents to hell and back for the victory, no matter who he's facing. That has to be a concern of his opponent here tonight, Corey.
Of course it's going to be a concern, Cole, but just accepting that and facing McIntyre head-on could change the outlook of this match. If you can drag McIntyre into those depths before he has a chance to realize it, you should catch him off guard.
He gets into the ring. Clothesline!
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Here we go.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Reversal! And that turns things around. Gunther setting himself up top.
Up high. Oh, ho, ho, hits the mark.
This is standard Gunther fare, and poor Drew just happens to be on the receiving end of it.
What a way to get out of that one. McIntyre, future shock DDT.
Drew's competition knows he's in the deep waters now, and the countdown is on.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Snapmare. Ah, jeez.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
Gunther has that determined look on his face.
Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker. Hoisted up and air raid crash.
Oh, Gunther put a stop to that.
Back and forth from these competitors.
And enters back into the ring.
Gunther going huge now.
Into the pinning combination.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count. Turns it around. Sole of foot meets the stomach. Claymore by McIntyre. Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
Makes a cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Man, I don't know how Gunther does it. The ring general keeps marching, baby.
And you know McIntyre loves it. Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
And a strong kick out in one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Big slap.
McIntyre and Gunther have not given each other an inch in this one. Not back down even a bit.
Gunther returning to the ring now.
Oh, clothesline.
And there's McIntyre catching that second win.
McIntyre now might be tasting blood in the water.
Goes into the corner.
Turns it around.
Countered with a backdrop. Oof. Fully adding insult to injury there. Oh, damaging the arm.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Stiff clothesline shot.
Gunther can't find a foothold in this match.
Jury's up.
The countdown has begun.
And he gets it, the Claymore.
McIntyre might have him.
Immediate cover after the impact. Oh, he was almost finished.
And this is why Gunther is still one of the most dominant forces in all of WWE. The man won't be stopped. He won't be denied.
And now McIntyre is at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack.
What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade. Counter on Gunther pays off. Gets lifted into position. Oh, no, 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 no. McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Unfamiliar territory for Gunther, as McIntyre simply outclassing the ring general here.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Making a timely return to the ring. Oh, Gunther could be out. And there's the win! Huge win here tonight! Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Gunther with a tough loss tonight.
The ring general has been handed a defeat. Gunther made some tactical errors tonight.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight.
The megastar is shining bright tonight. Yeah, LA Knight is ready. The undeniable charisma of the megastar on full display right here.
Drew McIntyre, a superstar who truly embraces in-ring savagery, who delights in vicious combat.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre is always such a scary opponent. When you're in his crosshairs, man, he's going to make your life a living hell.
It's certainly no secret how persistent Drew McIntyre is. For better or worse, you have to admire his determination. One of the most physically formidable men in all of WWE. A single blow from McIntyre is enough to take your head clean off. Action starting with Drew McIntyre.
And you know this is going to be a fight to the bitter end for Drew McIntyre. No one's as good at spotting an opponent's weakness and exploiting it as the Scottish Warrior.
Yeah, the moment he smells blood in the water, his eyes narrow and he's focused on exploiting it. Drew McIntyre isn't going to stop until the bell rings, or we need someone to pull him off.
But you're always in for a challenge when you're dealing with LA Knight. Explosive, energetic, powerful. LA Knight was made for this business, man. He's the definition of a superstar.
I think you mean megastar. But yes, LA Knight does excel in just about every aspect of being an in-ring competitor.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. And LA Knight crashing to the outside.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Not looking good. In this position, running power slam.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
LA Knight has found success in nearly every ring he stepped foot in. Corey, is that weighing on the mind of his opponent here tonight?
I think it has to be, Cole, but that's also where you can find his weaknesses. If you do your homework, you should be able to find a hole in his game plan and capitalize.
Suplex! Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre is a game changer.
See that? Homework was done, and a hole has been found in Knight's game plan.
Big clothesline!
Drew McIntyre rallying the crowd behind it. And nobody home on that one.
McIntyre turns things around. McIntyre
Just launched his opponent over
overhead, belly to belly. LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
McIntyre's looking very determined. What a powerful belly-to-belly.
The Scottish Warrior thinking about the end. The countdown's on.
Can Knight come back from that?
And straight into the pin attempt.
2, 3, no! 2 count.
Where on earth is he getting this from? There's no way he should have been able to kick out after all of that.
That was supposed to be it. No one is more shocked right now than McIntyre. Kick gets caught.
These two are showing how well scouted they are.
And again, Drew goes out.
A dangerous situation here, perhaps with great
Suplex from the barricade. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Knight's arsenal is being taken away.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And now Drew McIntyre heads up.
Incoming. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Takes a lot of guts to try that again right away.
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is victorious tonight.
Drew McIntyre's goals were clear tonight, and he got exactly what he wanted.